ti asem no and a court no really over that say ontimi emwo Emmanuel Ankama nemom Emmanuel Ankama ne nsema etoso mienu no o say o sere national o sere court no say court no enhye Bono Regional House of Chiefs na omonje ne chieftaincy declaration form a yefra no CD forms tieme o say court no enhye Bono Regional House of Chiefs na omonje ne CD forms a yefra no chieftaincy declaration forms court no say ene de obetimi ahye Bono Regional House of Chiefs ema omaje ne CD forms no efise Bono Regional House of Chiefs no so a statutory body eye aban adwuma yekuo enti aban adwuma yekuo so obi de ne bibi ba ho a omuntimi nkasa omonye den omonje ewo se omoje
at any given time ohini ba ko pe ene tena so enti se yamfa ne se judge no ehunu se ampa sampa akonnwa no obi etisu dada obi enama mambra ne amane kwan so etisu dada enka onko that stage o se ansa na meka se yemfa wo nkrata anko ne yemfa wodin enko kaga na ahemfodin ho no esese mehwe se ade a esese nipa ye na yedi ne din eka ga na ahemfodin ho no waye saade na na that was the basic standard that was set here enti se judge ne kɔ nanimu eko oda se mumfa na nankrata ne nkɔ ne yemfa ne din ka ga na ahemfodin ho a na judge ne pese wo kire wo se ampa nana ameti ade a ese nipa meti ne yedi ne din eka ga na ahemfodin ho
abusia Sampa nkonya ho nsɛm abusiafo ekopie court eye Nana Samgba Gyafla the second Sampa Manhene abusia odi kopie mu ewo court efa ne gazetting documents a Dormaahene wasi ne bo se won fanko National House of Chiefs ene anase echena abusia Sampa Manhene odi kopie mu ewo court na no odi kopie mu wo court no etena so ehwehwe mu ana chese judgment baye no court eshe Dormaahene woman 21 days say wonye den wonfa Sampa Manhene Nana Samgba Gyafla the second the documents enko National House of Chiefs na yen gazette ne say Sampa Manhene a woye den wo represent ebusuafo after said judgment no ebaye no Dormaahene etna ho a ema 21 days ni ye den epa ho pe and ebusia Dormaahene so kofale for stay of execution enye ono nko a oni Sumaahene eni sa modua omu nyina ekofale for stay of execution ebusia stay of execution so judge eyeden etna so judge tna so no judgment a eba ye ni say judge no abo stay of execution wabogu atrese judgment a Dormaahene say wonfa Sampa Manhene ne documents no enko National House of Chiefs no se no eden a stand still abusia judgment hi ba ye enkyerɛkyerɛmu bebree ana eba utie enkyerɛkyerɛmu na eba na akoye se judgment ne yemienu because ebi say ebi nso say sa modua ne spokesperson Karim citizen a yebesa kakra se was a defended Dormaahene anytime bia Dormaahene ne issue bebe bia no wo defending ebusia wodi nkyerɛkyerɛmu aba sa nkyerɛkyerɛmu no akoye se sa modua na ye Sampa Manhene na se court no ehye Dormaahene se onfa Nana Samgba Gyafla the second the documents enko National House of Chiefs according to Karim citizen no so bia esisa documents e de court no kase opese oye Dormaahene ewo man bi sunti Regional House of Chiefs no wo mfa ne documents enko National House of Chiefs Regional House of Chiefs no ewo so omo ye den omo di documents no no mo de National House of Chiefs weye enkyerɛkyerɛmu a sa modua ne spokesperson odema na ebusua Nana Samgba Gyafla the second Sampa Manhene ne personal assistant Abu Mahama wono so wodi nkyerɛmu aba ebusua okura judgment no ana odi ye den wodi kyerɛkyerɛ ni nsɛmu timo de mumienko video no.
So every well-known lawyer biaro enim say Emmanuel Ankama is mistaken. Then court no ebeduru ye nyina ekopie mu ewo court ho muntie asem na me ne mo ka na pa ekina bebi obekọ bia no nieme ka no saa na ni nyina siye obi obeka story bia wo chen bia ye ntro de bia me ka kire mo say oma ye oma dwen say ombe dane asem no ama na ye nokore but untimi ndane entro ema ne nye nokore ene utu fom na wo de wani tuam na wo ye hu a de be kina afifi ye kopie mu wo court Yimanola Nkama ede tu ayina koma ode nsem mienu ena koma court say court endi mano ti asem na me no kan yipa ode asem mienu na koma court say court endi mano one o say o sre court no say court no enhye the National House of Chiefs na ohini bia na say obi bia ode ne krata aba say omundi hu djuma emano no court no emfa tabo ento National House of Chiefs so ema omu ndi sa krata ne djuma na ye kan hwan na ne krata akopie mu national hwan na ne krata akopie mu ewo national eye nana ya osambodua ono ena ne krata akopie mu ewo national ne boa good ena court no ka say dabi mintimi wasem na wo de baaye no mintimi nyeden mintimi enni mawo mintimi enhye National House of Chiefs say ma omu ni omu djuma mintimi enhye National House of Chiefs say ma omu di omu djuma if say National House of Chiefs no eye statutory body eye aban djuma yekuo enti court entimi enhye aban djuma yekuo say ma omu ni omu djuma ti asem na me kan yie court no entimi enhye National House of Chiefs say ma omu ni omu djuma enti Yimanola Nkama wasem na wo de baaye no ne edi kan ne de ye ntimi ye ka se ye beji atumu a enya adwuma ye ntimi stop National House of Chiefs say obi ni ne CD forms akopie mu ho ema omu ni hu dwuma ti asem no ena court no really over that say ontimi emwo Yimanola Nkama nemom Yimanola Nkama ne nsem a etoso mienu no o say o sere National o sere court no say court no enhye Bono Regional House of Chiefs na omonje ne chieftaincy declaration form a yefra no CD forms tieme o se court no enhye Bono Regional House of Chiefs na omonje ne CD forms a yefra no chieftaincy declaration forms court no se ene de obetimi ahye Bono Regional House of Chiefs ema omaje ne CD forms no efise Bono Regional House of Chiefs no so eye statutory body eye aban adwuma yekuo enti aban adwuma yekuo so obi de ne bibi ba ho a omo ntimi nkasa omo nyeden omo nje ewo se omo je tiemi ewo se omo je na omo ye nhwehwemu ewom enti se munyina mo te se after the court ruling asemienu we na court no erule fa ho that means say court no affect nana ya osambodua Yimanola Nkama ena affected no because ono ena de na sem eko da court say court nye den enye ne moa na court no emmoa na ontimi enye den emma omo stopping na ya osambodua document omo ye no national no na omo stopping na ya osambodua document na omo ye national na court no ma ne kwan na onfa ono ne nkrata enko Bono Regional House of Chiefs na omo process enfa enko national nienti na Yimanola Nkama presa no ma mienu say enka court ni gitumu say was stopping National House of Chiefs and ma almost continue with the document abedom omonimu a that means say the Bono Regional House of Chiefs that kind of CD forms now they will process it submit to the national ama national there then a gazette no sana Yimanola Nkama no open no but court no say ono oni to me a obetimi a stopping National House of Chiefs say e ma omu ni omu djuma the same court no so ahye say Bono Regional House of Chiefs enje Yimanola Nkama the chieftaincy declaration form in 21 working days tie mungu say some illiterate be eba abonte na omo jubilate say after 21 working days you know omo be gazette amakom jezi what do you understand about the word gazette a process tie me a process enye like yan hihye saa mbra no ewo kejetia Ghana constitution wansem na yekan because nananoma omo the Bono Regional House of Chiefs they are guided by a constitution enye omo pe na omo de ye ade e wo house wo yenko yanim enti court no erulu wieye e ka say say na the ruling no akọ na kire say afamienu no ruling no hwa bebi na mo odupa ne say enka ye be stop document na e wo under process e wo national but yantimi unstop it eno continue e wo national ho ena omo say onfa ne krata no enko Bono Regional House of Chiefs semu hunu say appeal bi e baaye na ye de ya withdraw sa appeal no munya sa appeal no internet no say nana ya Sampa Gyafla a withdraw appeal obi anya so no ntias nkomo na meni mu di no me pese amede mu ko deep e ma mu hu asem no bebi akwa ko wi munyina mu hunu say omo say nana ya Sampa Gyafla a withdraw appeal bi mo hwe no comment no be justify me nana ya Sampa Gyafla appeal na o withdraw ye no e very day a court ma rule no sa very day na no submit sa appeal no the very day a court no ma rule no sa very day na no ye den omo submit sa appeal no enti appeal no ekoda the two ruling ni nyina so that means say nana ya Sampa Gyafla ankasa e the appeal akoto ono ankasa ne ruling so ewo hemfa ewo national ama ne krata no kwasa omaka so medi hu djuma appeal da so ena nana ya Sampa Gyafla ye den e withdraw appeal no tie Ghana mram se wo file appeal e de to case so tie wo de wo file appeal the two case so na se wo pese wo ye correction e wo case no so you have to withdraw and file again sanate obi bia no betimi akwa bisa your friend say obetimi akwa bisa judge bia na lawyer bia onim bia no obetimi akwa bisa na asema making if you file an appeal on a certain case now pese wo ye correction go na mistake abam now pese wo ye correction go mo a oba withdraw appeal ni nyina na wa ye den na wa file no fresh anything na ma ya withdraw appeal no na ya file appeal e de ato ni manda musuna e wo Bono Regional House of Chiefs no ene nko na e wo say file appeal e de to so tie nkoma me no wudi ni yepa enti ya withdraw appeal no ya file fresh appeal na ya Sampa Gyafla lawyer e file fresh appeal e ma Bono Regional House of Chiefs nso e file appeal ena ye nana ya Sampa Gyafla ni lawyer e file stay of execution controller me Sampa ni this year me nya abo ate say o why ma enu kwan say me film kura because I am educating human beings here and the phone ngasa madwe nya majimi e di machi a nipa di machi a ne obeye bia nya papa okodware a obehu say me hu na efe aya na wadware odware a wa obehu say obe efe bro me say aya na wadware all right then what happened yenko yanim nana ya Sampa Gyafla lawyer no e file appeal Bono Regional House of Chiefs lawyer e file appeal e de to ne mandamus no so e de to Emmanuel Ankama mandamus no so na sa appeal no ye nyanko so meba ene menya mre amamo TikTok no me moderator ni o because emwa bi o ha pese oyi o munyina firi na ya ji nkomo ye file appeal ni wie ye no appeal no o file a ye ma 27 working days sa 27 working days no would be provide some evidences so within that 27 days no would you provide sa evidences na and your court no ebenya so atie appeal no but so one timi am provide sa evidences no within that 27 working days na court no entie appeal no sa 27th day no ebe see this month April 27th that's the last month and ya file is appeal no and ya file is stay of execution and no important na dia so nyina ba no stay no to say Emmanuel Ankama ne krata na odi ko Bono Regional House of Chiefs no nananom entwentwen so enkosi pepensuo bi ansana nananom atimi agye Emmanuel Ankama the chieftaincy declaration form no ewo house wo tie me stay no e kire say nananom entwentwen so ye de tabo ekoto ne krata no so say nananom entwentwen so koso enkoduru pepesuo bi ansa na omotimi ayeden age Emmanuel Ankama ne CD forms no
ebusiafo me pese mutimi oma biase Sampa konwa at any given time nipa baako pe ene tena so at any given time ohini baako pe ene tena so enti se yamfa ne se judge no ehunu se ampa Sampa konwa no obi etisu dada obi enam amambre ne amane kwan so etisu dada enka onko that stage o se ansa na meka se yamfa won krata anko ne yamfa wodin enko kaga na ahemfodin ho no esese mehwe se ade a esese nipa ye na yedi ne din eka ga na ahemfodin ho no waye saade na na that was the basic standard that was set here. Enti se judge ne ko nanimu eko oda se mumfa na nankrata ne nko ne yamfa ne din ka ga na ahemfodin ho a na o judge ne pese wo kire wo se ampa nana ameti ade a ese nipa meti ne yedi ne din eka ga na ahemfodin ho. Enti Mesro, read page 26. At any given time, nipa baako pe ne tena akonwa no so. Enti senka obiti akonwa no so dada a wonam mmra kwan so no tena so, onam amamre kwan so no tena so a enka judge no enka se yensan fa enkrata bi nkone yemfa obidin enko gaga na ahemfodin ho a kire se ona Sampa Manhene. Tie ne ye. So ho. Enti wo hwe or see the to determine whether the stool is vacant and the processes that were followed to get somebody. Ansa na judge ne beka say yenkona obi yemfa obi din koka ho e say judge ne hunu say akonwa no obi ntisu nipa na wotisu so obi tisu so a bia na nipa no wamfa mra kwan so na wotena so enti e say wo hwe say akonwa no vacant because at any given time nipa baako pe ene timi tena akonwa no so enti dian ena judge ne yeye yenko page 29 the person oti bibiasi page 29 ne yenko hwe adebi page 29 of the judgment page 29 of the judgment no you call the second paragraph yenko the second paragraph or see event which have occurred before the Sampa Traditional Council and actions taken by the council will speak to this. And will say, now, irrespective of the counter deposition and submission made on behalf of the first respondent and the second interested party, it can be gathered from the affidavit evidence that the Sampa chieftaincy issues were resolved by His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II through customary arbitration, after which the applicant candidature was approved by the first interested party, that is the Traditional Council. Or see, emfa Ninye Bono Regional House of Chiefs for Bejina Menimo Kaye, and in the Samodua lawyers Kaye. Na mehwe nneoma ewo manimu a eda di pefe se Sampa enkonwa sem ehu asem ekopie wo His Royal Majesty a eye Otumfuo Osei Tutu animu ema ne ka asem ne wieye eno ena agina so a the Traditional Council no egi na Samgba Gyafla etu mu a odi ne forms ba ya approve no. And indirectly the judge has determined that the stool was vacant. Judge na kase na akonwa no obi ante so. Akonwa no nsem a na ye pri no ekopie mu wo Otumfuo anim ema yewra edi asem no. Eno na agina so a Nana Samgba Gyafla ye gini tu mu a oswai kire the council members. And a council members swai kire na omudi na chi ekopie mu wo menhye a omuyesa. Enti judge eka asem we. Na benya mranim ni a woye high court judge na obeka say he still think he can make somebody achieve wa na mo odi madwene edi agro odi madwene edi agro enti judge ne determine say why na owie ye no en wo san ko animu no ka say eno ne agina so a na Samgba Gyafla ye gine tu mu enti judge ne se ya ka asem na wie asem na ye ka ye no hwan na di nkonim eye na Samgba Gyafla ebusua na di nkonim omo di nkonim na omo gina so ena omo di yi na Samgba Gyafla oswa kire ne manfo ena omo nso so kire na okopie mu wo yewra animu enti we very simple enti se akonwa to na eho asem akopie ne ya kan wie na obi di nkunim na obi di nkuguo na obi a wadi nkunim ne ya wadi nkuguo nkrata bepie o beebi a abra koto akasa ya kan asem na wie a na wo timenya obi a obeka se ampa obi nkrata akopie beebi ye be gazette na sabi me say mo kan a mo nti ase don't give your brain to somebody for him to use it for you emfa wadwene emma obi emma ne control ma wo mo ankasa mo mpa bi na mo kan so ho mo mpa bi na mo kan ye to so biom the judge affirmed that Nana Kwadwo Masa is the only authorized person we the acting president ne nsa shekrata asia e kire se sakrata no ne di mo yenko page 32 the opening paragraph page 32 the opening paragraph yenko ho or see the respondents by its own actions giving recognition to Nana Kwadwo Masa II as the acting president of the Traditional Council. Furthermore, the second respondent also give due recognition to the acting president of the Traditional Council in the absence of substantive president as submitted before this court by the second respondent's lawyer. Or say, Nyoma bia eye Samodua 4 year Yamamuti asese jase hini etwere krata edi command Nana Kwadwo Masa in his capacity as the acting president. Any emra na Nana Kofi no efiri mu no emre biara ye beba meeting bia no Traditional Council beba meeting no omo twere edi command Nana Kwadwo Masa minisia omo be twere no wo Bunu Regional House of Chiefs no na omo twere Nana Kwadwo Masa din a omo twere se acting president. Enti judge no e kan say the acting president no eye Nana Kwadwo Masa and osan kan biom say or this court cannot turn blind eye to the applicant's CD forms duly signed by Nana Kwadwo Masa in his capacity as the president of the Sampa Traditional Council. Or see, court we entimi mmone ni engusu say Nana Samgba Gyafla enkrata no nipa odimu eye Nana Kwadwo Masa on eye the acting president of the Sampa Traditional Council no Nana Kwadwo Masa na nensa ehye so ho enti enkrata mbienu yamfa ne se enkrata 30 na akopie wo the National House of Chiefs se obi ase mi ba ma ya gazette mi na court ne si nipa osefata se ne nsa shekrata ase a ye gitumu no Nana Kwadwo Masa na court no nso si ono nso na ne nsa hye Nana Samgba Gyafla enkrata ase okay enti dien ene wo hobium enti se enkrata 30 ekopie National House of Chiefs it doesn't matter why na court ne say ono na seso wo sign Nana Kwadwo Masa why na court ne say Nana Kwadwo Masa sign ne de Nana Samgba Gyafla and that is all enti mesremu emamu ntena ho emma mulenge eni omu a omu pese omu gigi musika enti omu ba no omu ka no kra kiremu a no omu ba se mu ntua sika bia mu ntua nti de bia omu ba no matani asem no e de akiremu enti mesremu niye osani Nana Samgba Gyafla enkrata ena court ne si ono ena wadi mu judge no nso e ka se eye Nana Kwadwo Masa ono eni obi a odi mu a ese woye the fact that Nana Samgba Gyafla ni application forms ne nyina emiti provisions a what the Chieftaincy Act ne mo ahemfomra ewo Ghana court no egitu mu se Nana Samgba Gyafla ne nkrata no emiti sa ahemfo mmra esese nipa meti ansana ye de ne din aka ahemfo din ho. Okan judgment no page 33. Okan page 33 you will see it here. Or see on scrutiny of affidavit and supplementary affidavit of the applicant and the first interested party, this court is certified that there has been a compliance with provisions of section 14 clause 2 of Act 759 as regard to the applicant. It is so because the affidavit evidence suggests that after the death of Nana Kofi Suno II, it is Nana Kwadwo Masa who has been held out and has been recognized as the acting president of the Traditional Council, the Sampa Traditional Council. In other words, Nana Kwadwo Masa, in his capacity as the acting president of the Sampa Traditional Council, has performed his statutory duty of notifying the first respondents of change to the membership of the Traditional Council and the approval of the applicants as per the submission of the CD forms. The Chieftaincy Act in the sea say ohini be free moi, and now if there are changes in the Traditional Council, the Traditional Council no ni president in this case Dormaahene no ebe notify the region corona ye falling no say Dormaahene no anywhere near all acting no ene ye na juma eso notify. In our case no near na all acti eye Nana Kwadwo Masa enti court ni si jumadia constitution ne dia hye Nana Kwadwo Masa nsa say onye no enu na Nana Kwadwo Masa eye no say obem notify the Bono Regional House of Chiefs say ye hini no afrimu ene yesi foforo enti ni foforo na yasi no ya approve the bibia ne nkrata ni no mu di abremo, and that is how the constitution says. Enti judge no esai kan de biom or say at this point emra Nana Kwadwo Masa paid through the Traditional Council edi Nana Samgba Gyafla enkrata no bae no, the same page 34 no judge no say at this point the law enjoys the first respondent the Bono Regional House of Chiefs in terms of section 14.2 of Chieftaincy Act 759 to also notify the second respondent. No discretion arises. Mutie, or see no discretion arises except where there are demonstrable legal impediment. Or say Traditional Council no enya de enkrata ni ba ebe ka kire the Bono Regional House of Chiefs na. Ni ese Bono Regional House of Chiefs ni ye ne say mun so mu de sankrata no common National House of Chiefs. Na munni dwumadie bia wo mu muntimi nka se wenti yemfa nko ana wenti yemfa nko. So read page 34 and we can say unless say there are legal impediment eye emramo akwansidie bi judge ne ko so e kan say enuoma eye emramo akwansidie se ne ensem bi a esida a ya di a ekire a the Bono Regional House of Chiefs omo judge lawyer no kro mo fa no eno kra kotu sa asem no eye owo abdication and deposition. Na ono judge no ohwe sa nuoma nyina on hunu say ebi esi there wasn't any demonstrable impediment esi won kwan say ema omo mfa na nkrata no enko. So ho enti mesre say mumma obi embedada mo emma monko yiyi sika enkotua sika bi ma omunni enu na ebe ma mobubefu na makasa obi asese mu nokre yemfa sika ento nokre ti nokre ne si Nana Samgba Gyafla otoso mienu ye nam amamre kwan so eyi no oswai tre ne na hemfo omonso gene to mo swai tre no edi na chi emaye ba bebi akonwa ne hye emo mbe swai tre no Nana no mo betena ase eye meeting egi ne CD form ne to mo approve ye through their acting president or mobile the Bono Regional House of Chiefs no amane judge ne say according to the Chieftaincy Act no or munne dwumadie bi adi ne so mu di nyina ne se omo act to say post office me twere letter e de koma abrante Farouk Ahmed a post office phone ti me enti letter no enka say grammatical errors wo mu ana letter no na nka say 100 words and me twere no 50 words ne santi no omo mfa nko. They cannot say that. Omo madwuma ne say omo be deliver the letter to abrante Farouk ti anu wie a ono mbom ene wo questions bi ene ayi bi a ono na bebisa. Enti the Bono Regional House of Chiefs no eye conveying belt na no kra ye ba court omo lawyer ekaye that they are conveying belt. In the judgment no judge ne can say they are a conduit, they are only carrying an information. Enti obi a ye de ade amawo a wudwumadi a wo ye nyina ne say wo carry ade no koma obi na wo ye na dwuma no na wo tena ho eno no hu esre say me matena si matia no mahwe ma rejecti na wanya high court judge na wetimi anya nananom asebi anka nananom di mu wo nimdi a mu wo enkurofo a mu nim ade e wo mu nkuro no mu a senka mu nim kura na ono nkwa na ye lawyer kura mpo a mu wo lawyers wo mu kuro mu a mbetimi consult wo na manya judgment ni bi di a kire wo na maka kire wo say na judgment ni tie na mu narrate wo na benya mu na makotena si na mu di mu nsa behye mu da murifa mu na na adwoman badu ebedi manim na ode ne ngwase e ba mo so na mo nso muti ho na oye mu yodio mesre mu enye sei na mu nananom kon ya o mu de kikire mu kuro no
wo obusia enie Karim citizen sa moduani spokesperson one Nana Sampa Gyafla the second Sampa Manhene ne personal assistant Abu Mahama ana ebusuafo moti wo monka no omo nsemu a omo de agugo yi eden ana wo ka fa ho comment section honum na kire wo adwen e fa omo nsemu no ho hanum eye skeleton man TV me see a top for mo je de bebre won ti say we your first time any obomodien subscribe me notification eso click on send your video bia ye di betumu no won son sabe kan wanya bia me da si bebre